Breaking news, Graham Mertz, as reported by Matt Zenitz on Twitter, will be out for the remainder of the 2024 college football season. This is something we talked about on yesterday's live stream. I did think Mertz was going to miss the rest of the season, and now it's true. It's a really devastating thing to happen. Graham Mertz has been a really good player and leader for this University of Florida. Last year, having 2,900 yards, 20 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. Maybe not the most high ceiling guy, but he's definitely someone that really brought this team together with his leadership. This season, he's had a good year. The past 8 quarters, 600 yards, 10 touchdowns, 0 picks. Just some really good play from Mertz. Florida led 10-0 in that Tennessee game until he got hurt. And it's just something you don't want to see from a guy like Mertz. He's really easy to root for when you see him at UF. But what does this mean for UF? Well, it means it's a DJ Lagway show. It's what a lot of fans wanted anyways. So they're actually going to get it. But do I really think this team is better with Lagway only? Well, I mean, we saw it against Tennessee. His first drive without Mertz being on the sideline healthy, he threw a pick. But then, at the end of the game, he led the game-winning touchdown drive where he made an amazing play on 3rd and long. So it's really a big thing of, can he be consistent like Mertz was? His first start is going to be at home, so at least he has that, against a really good Kentucky defense. We saw this Kentucky defense give struggle to Georgia, Ole Miss, South Carolina. You look at that box score, or you look at the score, and you're like, oh, they went all over Kentucky. But no, it's really Kentucky's offense awesome that game. But Mark Stoops right now is not necessarily smiling that Mertz is hurt, but you know he's kind of breathing a sigh of relief that he's going to be facing a freshman quarterback making his first start in the SEC. Then after that Kentucky game, he has a bye week, so he will have a week to settle in, really know more about being a starter. But then his next 2 starts, Georgia, Texas. Maybe 2 of the best defense. Well, his first 3 starts, probably 3 of the best defensive teams in all of college football. It's just a really unfortunate thing to happen, that it happens right as we go into maybe the most brutal part of our schedule and maybe in any schedule in college football history. I mean, I can't say for sure that we're going to win one of those games with Mertz. So are we going to win one of those games with Lagway? Lagway does bring some things to the table that Mertz did not. One, Lagway's arm. He has all the arm talent in the world. Graham Mertz, we know, got a lot of flack for not being able to throw a really good deep ball. That is something that Lagway can do. We saw it against Stanford. He made some amazing deep passes. That was against Stanford. We've seen him plenty against Miami, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Mississippi State. Didn't throw too many deep balls. Now, teams were playing 3 high safeties, and we're really making sure that we didn't get the opportunity to go deep when Lagway was on the field. But you also have the threat of Lagway's legs. And now where it's going to be an entire game, not just 1 series or 2 series, 3 series a game with Lagway. We're really going to be able to show some different things that we couldn't show with Graham Mertz. I think this is going to open up the vertical threat a ton. I think this is going to mean more play time for Aiden Mizell. It's going to open up Trey Wilson as well to getting more of those pop passes that we give to him. But at the end of the day, I think we all would have loved to see Graham Mertz still on this football team. What does this mean for the rest of his future? He's played in 5 games, I believe, now. Don't know if he's going to be able to get a medical red shirt, if he wants a medical red shirt. That's just something that's up to the NCAA. That's very 50-50. Could he go to the NFL? I've seen worse quarterbacks make it into the NFL and start games. Could he have a good career as a backup? Maybe a starter. But I'm wishing the best of luck to Graham Mertz, sending our prayers out to him. Thank you guys for watching.